Hey, everybody. It's Sensei Tosh here at the MedPro Dojo, and I'm bringing you part 2 of the blueprint for building a profitable practice. So I just want to recap from last time. It was defining your practice vision and profit goals. We can help you with this too. We have a revenue generating bundle and other things. So if you need some help there, please let us know. Number 2, build high converting patient experiences, maximizing revenue streams and service offerings. And then today we're going to talk about 3 more. One is streamline operations and reduce overhead. So many of you have such a high overhead because you think you need more people to do all of the things. You don't. You need to get streamlined and efficient in the processes that you're already doing. So let's talk about that. Efficient operations equals more profitability. Many practices lose money due to inefficiencies, unnecessary expenses, and poor workflow management. If you don't have your flow sheets done, give us a call. We'll help you out with that. Workflow management is the key to efficiency and decreasing the amount of overhead that you have. Automate where possible. Use digital tools for scheduling, billing, and patient communication. Many of you guys have CRMs built into your EHR. CRM stands for Customer Relation Manager. So this can send out massive text messages, massive emails. It can do your appointment reminders. If you need help with that, let us know. We know some people. Optimize or track key performance indicators, KPIs. This monitors patient volumes, conversion rate, revenue per visit, and expenses. This will help you to identify bottlenecks. You have to be looking at key performance indicators and sub-indicators. Those are all the little things that add up that give you your main KPI. If you're not doing this, this will destroy your efficiency and profitability. Optimize staff utilization. Ensure roles are clearly defined and staff are working efficiently in their strengths. This is always good to do a personality or a DISC assessment with your team to understand where they're at. One example is if a patient is slow due to long patient check-in times, implement digital intake forms or email the form ahead of time. This will speed up the process and allow more patients to be seen daily. This is a bottleneck that we see all the time. Patients come in, and if they're elderly, it could take them anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to fill out paperwork. So when doing the phone call, ask, do you have a printer? And do you have access to email? Okay, great. I'm going to send you over the information to fill out ahead of time. If they say, oh, no, honey, I don't have that, then tell them to come in at least 30 to 45 minutes early, depending on how long it is to fill out your paperwork. Strengthen your sales and closing skills. Even in a medical setting, sales matters. Your ability to communicate value and close treatment plans directly impacts patient commitment and practice profitability. The key to success isn't just about one person mastering sales, but it's important for your entire team to be trained on how to communicate, educate, and convert patients effectively. There's so much of that happening. It's a cumulative effect of everybody working together, speaking the same language, and moving that person towards their health and wellness goals in the office. Train your team in patient communication. A confident, well-trained team leads to higher patient conversions. That's why we've created the dojo. It's for your entire team, the sales, the marketing, the front desk. They get cross-trained in a group environment with other offices to really sharpen the blade, sharpen their skills. We say iron sharpens iron. That's why we bring offices together to do this. Sales and closing skills, how to present treatment plans with confidence. Front desk excellence, maximizing first impressions, and patient retention. This is a big thing, patient retention. People should be moving from your corrective or initial intensive plans more into a wellness or maintenance plan. Patient conversion to and retention is one thing that's oftentimes forgotten. This will affect your profitability because every time you're bringing in new patients and old patients are falling off, it's a hole in the bucket that you have to continue to fill. Marketing strategy, driving patient engagement and internal referral. Present treatment plans effectively. Patients commit to care when they understand why they need it, not just what they need. I hear this so often because I listen to recordings probably 3 hours of every single day. I'm listening to people's initial office visits and their report of findings. A lot of times you guys spend too much time on what they're going to have done instead of the why behind getting the treatment. So that's the emotional components, not just the mechanics of we're going to do this therapy and it does this thing. So we want people saying yes because they understand the why. They'll say yes out of commitment instead of compliance. When we're just talking about what we're going to do from them, they get buyer's remorse. They ask you for refunds. So if this is a problem, look back at your report of findings. And are you just talking only about features and benefits and what's going to be done to them? Or are you truly at the heart of why it needs to be done? Being able to being able to present financing options. Patients are more likely to commit when they have flexible payment solutions that fits their budget. If you guys need help with that, we also know somebody who can help you with that. So there's an example. Instead of simply handing patients a treatment plan, walk them through the expected outcomes. If they want to walk with their spouse, to go fishing, to go hiking, to go camping, to go shopping with their girlfriends, talk about the outcomes of that and offer structured payment options. A well-trained front desk and sales team, like the ones in the dojo, can help seamlessly guide patients from inquiry to commitment, ensuring higher conversion and patient outcomes. Okay. The last point here, number 6, is market your practice for consistent growth. A profitable practice must consistently attract new patients while retaining existing ones. I just talked about that. Patient retention is everything. So all that we're doing every single day is to educate patients, to get them to take up the service so their lives can change, and then to retain them so that they understand that your office is going to be the first line of defense if they're not feeling well physically, if they're fighting off a cold, anything else, that your office is the first place that they come. This is where patient retention starts. So marketing, we keep the existing one, we're funneling in new patients, and we do that by leveraging internal marketing. We utilize patient testimonials. We have fun referral programs. It's March, so we have always the little pot of gold basket where it's a bunch of lottery tickets, a bunch of chocolate gold coins, and we tell people, hey, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, engage with us on TikTok or LinkedIn. Just leave us a review on Yahoo, Yelp, or Google. Send in your friends and family. These are things that we do internally to bring in new patients. Everyone that you are taking care of has a circle of influence of at least 10 people. Create a referral-based practice by giving great service, making people feel valued, heard, and understood. In-office promotions, in-office talks, keep those in mind. Dominate digital marketing, invest in SEO, social media marketing, organic and paid ads to bring new leads. Also, I would say, depending on your demographic, we had a great senior magazine. It was called The Beacon. It's 50 and over. It publishes every single month. So it stays at every single grocery store, retail store. It's there at the front. So run your ads in those. Think about newspapers again, especially if you're doing neuropathy. That demographic likes to look at newspapers. Okay, so think outside the box through digital advertising, radio, TV, print ads, newspapers, sponsoring different events. And that's the last one, community engagement. Establish trust and visibility by hosting educational events and collaborating with local businesses. So whether that's lunch and learns, pamper events, if that's going out and doing screenings or being part of health fairs or expos or seminars in your community, boots on the ground will always dominate these other things as far as like social media, advertising. When you're out in your own community, people get to know who you are. It's also part of branding. So don't forget to do that. If you're not doing it, get doing it right away. And so my final thoughts, profitability requires strategy and execution. We are your strategic partners. This is why MedPro Dojo exists. It brings business strategy and marries it with medical mastery. And this is where we get a really great result. So building a profitable practice isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. When you refine your vision, your operation, your services, your sales, and marketing, you create a sustainable growth and long-term profitability. So if you want the exact steps to build a profitable practice, schedule a free program demo with the MedPro Dojo today. Give us a call, or you can text us at 833-678-0800. Again, this is Natasha. Let us help you with the strategy so you can bring your medical mastery and we'll make something very profitable and beautiful. Be blessed, be a blessing, and we'll see you next time.